Hi, my name is Leah, and I've been a patient of Dr. Bridges for approximately 10 years. A lot of people have asked me in the past why plastic surgery and why I came to Dr. Bridges. And actually my journey started when I was a teenager. My mom is a seamstress and she always had Vogue magazines around my house. And I would tend to flip through them as any teenager would and look at the beautiful women in the pages and look at their perfect profiles and then look at mine. And there was a disconnect there that I really couldn't quite put my finger on. And I came to the conclusion that in order to look like them, I needed to visit a doctor. So my mother took me to a plastic surgeon when I was about 16 years old, and probably something you should know about me is I am the world's biggest chicken. I don't like anything invasive, I don't like needles, I run from anything like that. And when I heard what it was like to have plastic surgery at age 16, I decided, yeah, that's not really for me. I entered pageants in my 20s and I became Miss Pennsylvania, and I was in the Miss America pageant in 1985. And during that journey, I was around very surgically altered women for a good portion of that time. And I looked up to those girls because they didn't have the fear that I had. But I still wasn't ready to take the plunge and go see a plastic surgeon. So we had to fast forward from my teenage years till maybe I was about in my mid-50s. And I started getting some Botox here with Dr. Bridges. And we had talked about doing a lower facelift and a chin implant. And I wasn't quite ready to pull the trigger, but Matt has such a wonderful bedside manner, and he's just so easygoing, and he made it sound so very uncomplicated and unscary, if that's a word I can use, that I felt comfortable enough to go ahead and do it. So the first thing we did was I did a chin augmentation and a lower facelift, and I have to say it was probably the easiest thing I've ever done, and I sort of wish I had done it 40 years ago when I was in the Miss America pageant. I might have been Miss America had I done it, but can't go backwards in time. And it was so easy, and I thought, gosh, Leah, what else can I do? And you start looking in the mirror and you decide, you know what, that was easy. I think I can do something else. And so we had another discussion, and I came to his office and I had a blepharoplasty and an eyebrow lift, and we did it right here in the office. It was so easy. I didn't have to go to the hospital. There was no anesthesia. It was just done right here in his facility. And I came home and I went to work the next day. It was a little bruised, but I wear those bruises as a badge of honor. And I'm always happy to share my experiences with people because I want them to know that they too can look better without fuss or muss. It's just very easy. I can only say, please come see Dr. Bridges. If you're scared, please look to my example so you don't have to be afraid to have any kind of surgery done, anything invasive, because quite frankly, if I can do it, you can too.